zone, baby. Big Shug, Big Shug. It's really real right now.
Myster DL.
222. Who's off?
Oh my God, we are here, episode 10.
Yeah,
The
man.
Danger Zone
We
podcast.
definitely here, man. We grinding. You know, give thanks and shit too, man, because we are here, episode 10. You know, nothing's given, baby. We here to make it happen. You know?
Have you heard anything about this Will Smith thing?
No, not at all.
That's such a, you know, that's one of them things where the ultimate stupid question, well, it deserves a stupid answer, but no, because no answer is stupid for that shit. So, yeah, man, how you want to set off? Like, what you want, you know, what you got to say?
The overall consensus, I mean, is that it's real. But I want to start off with Big Shug because he's saying that it's fake.
Well,
so I'm interested to see your stance. I don't know his stance.
First,
we didn't talk about it prior.
But first, though, like I'm saying, what is your stance? What do you think? And then
My stance,
I can come back. So that's, you know what I mean.
My stance is this: when he slapped Chris Rock, I thought it was fake, but Chris Rock's reaction, Chris Rock can't act, okay? And let me tell you something. They're not going to put that in Chris Rock's hands to try to pull that off, if that was real. They're not going to put it into the guy's hands who can't act.
So this is your perception?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
No. Okay. So I think what they should have done, if they wanted to let people think it was that real or fake, was cut it right away before Chris Rock's reaction and before Will Smith went to his seat and started screaming profanity.
So you think that you feel like everything was 100% real?
Yeah, I actually do.
You think that because of what you saw?
Yes.
Okay, boom. That's cool. My take on the whole situation is this here. First and foremost, right? You and everyone else watching can pull that shit up right now and show the incident, what happened, right? If you look at the fact that when he walks all the way up there, and then, so no one really knows what happened, including us at home, if we're just seeing it, if you're watching it. So then he says, man, he just slapped the shit out of me. But the thing that I'm having a problem with is there's no actual picture or footage of him slapping him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't show me a picture of him slapping him. We see what we seen, which look like, if you look at this shit again, I don't know, but if you look at this shit again, you see that shit looks like in the movies,
yeah.
Right? And now, another thing you talk about, he's a bad actor or whatever, right?
Greatest
if you're
comedian.
a kid, when you were a kid, did your moms whip your ass or your pops?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, really, like with a belt or a stick or something or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, so when a kid knows enough that when your mother or father's hand is going up, you put your hand to the blocking. What do they say? And knows how move that goddamn hand out the way. Right? That's like,
if I don't hit
your
you
mom,
the first time, I'm
Right.
gonna hit you the second time.
you know your
even
mom's about
harder.
to hit you though. He thought
wait, that's okay. That's where you slow it down. I don't give a fuck who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? If someone comes up to you, especially where I come from or what you are, that's cool, you walking up. One of the classic things in this hood, one of the classic things in the hood is, yo, don't run up on me. Yo, say, don't run up.
That's
right?
Will Smith coming up.
So, now wait a minute,
You're
Joe.
not thinking that.
No, let me tell you what I'm saying. See, I'm just man giving you the dramatics of the whole shit, right? So I don't give a fuck who it is that walked upon you. Once his hand went up like this, no one stands there and gets slapped. Like, nobody does that. Unless your shit is like a bitch or a herb or whatever. I don't even know.
There you go.
Because no one's gonna, look, even the picture we see here. Like, look, you just see the after, supposedly whatever, right? Have you ever watched boxing?
I've heard of it.
Okay, so, and that's what we're gonna set up. Will Smith boxing with DL. Stay tuned. Nah, but anyway, what I'm saying basically is, when you see this picture right here, if or watching boxing, that's what I want to get to. I'm sorry. when you punch a motherfucker, when you punch a motherfucker, right? You know, they always have those stills. If you probably seen them, you familiar with Sports Illustrated? Yeah. They have them stills.
Yeah, but there's photographers sitting ringside to take those photos.
No, wait a minute though, man. We in 2022 at the biggest show going on in probably the world. Right? You can't tell me they don't have all the angles. That's like if he went up there and shot him in the throat, we would have close-ups.
Well, the only people you can rely on for those photos are the people in the crowd, because the Oscars isn't gonna want to put that shit out.
I understand what I'm saying to you, DL.
And all those people who had that seat are not going to be releasing that footage either.
But listen, it doesn't even matter though. It doesn't even matter. We can see we see this picture all the time. That's what they keep showing.
Yep.
But what's wrong with a picture like this? Like just like that. Like just so you see
contact.
that. You won't see no connect pictures. You know, that's what makes this shit look stupid to me. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, so what is it? All some David Blaine shit? or David Copperfield like trying to play tricks on you? I don't know. You know, that's why I say what I say, because I'm like, damn. So in this day and time, there could be a picture with his glove right on his fucking jaw. And plus, I don't know if what you guys are aware, but Will Smith is bigger, much bigger than Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question though. If this is fake,
right?
Why did Will Smith apologize? Why did Will Smith apologize?
Why
haven't they already said, this was fake?
Who would benefit off this being fake?
Okay, but so y'all tell me though. So y'all tell me then, why don't I see what I need to see?
I agree with you.
I can make it for you. I can
you go ahead. You go ahead and find it. I guarantee you won't.
I agree with what you're saying.
That's all I need to see. You won't find that.
But why is he apologizing?
This is whatever their theatrics are. I don't know. If he slapped him, whatever, I'm saying so I'm not gonna convict him from what I see. Like you're not getting convicted from that.
You know
what I'm saying? That's court. Like if that was a court of law, you ain't convicting him of that, like that. You're not doing it.
No, they would just have to call on the hundreds of witnesses.
You have to see it. No, you got millions of witnesses. You got to see it now, like this. You got to see that. And I guarantee you, if he really slapped him, there's a picture of this dude getting slapped like that. And he looked like he slapped fire out of him. It didn't look like he went up there and like.
It's like he dual slapped him.
It does. No,
slap looked fake.
No, but but it's not like he went up there and shit. What did you say? What that? You know, it wasn't that.
Nah, he was like.
This motherfucker came from Cleveland.
Yes.
Blah.
He backed it up.
So if you're like, that's what I'm saying. This motherfucker went up with a tennis racket serve. He came up like this, and if you watch somebody in front of you, he was doing some
King Richard right there.
And you watch somebody in front of you, that's what he was. You're right. You watch somebody in front of you do this, and so what the hell is he about to do? Start asking you if he wants to dance in the middle of the Grammys?
Wouldn't you? All right. In Chris Rock's defense, wouldn't you just assume that he was just gonna come up there and go, ha ha, like pretend like he was gonna slap him? I'm trying to defend Chris Rock, and it's the most bitch ass shit I've ever seen in my life.
Let me show you something. Hey, let me show you something. Oh, watch this.
You've never slapped someone and they didn't put their hands up?
Nah, they always put this shit up if they knew I was gonna slap them. But once they see my shit go up, though, yeah.
Let me tell you.
But check this out.
Bob will slap.
Watch this here. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. That's one of the frames right there.
I don't think he really thought he was going to slap him.
Nah, his hand didn't come from high, because I've watched this a couple
times.
From here? His hand came from below. He went
that's
low
even worse.
And went up.
Yo, that's even worse, though.
Let me make some points here.
That's a worse.
Let me make some
fucking
points
here.
I'm telling you, he did the King Richard. When I say King Richard, he did the back.
What comedian? I got some ill points. I even wrote my points down. What comedian would get behind something that involved fans coming up and slapping a comedian for what he said? Boom, that's one.
What fan is slapping who?
Will Smith came up on stage and slapped a comedian, Chris Rock. You always gotta remember, Chris Rock's a comedian.
Well, but they're both supposed to be kind of.
People who say that this is a conspiracy or that's fake. I want to say this: like, what does Will Smith or Chris Rock have to gain? This hurts both of them so bad. Chris Rock loses all his street cred. All of it.
I'm sorry.
It's gone.
Had street cred?
His street cred was gone fucking 30 years ago.
Gone. I don't know if he had
Or
street
Hollywood cred.
Come
whatever.
around my shit.
Chris Rock's Hollywood street cred is
People
just
will sit here
fine.
and tell you, "Oh, this is staged to help the Oscars get views, and Will Smith isn't relevant." I'm like, bro, Will Smith is nominated for the Best Actor, which is the most relevant thing in Hollywood. The Best Actor.
Listen what I'm saying.
So he don't need the hold on a second. He don't need the
That's
relevance.
that bullshit.
He don't need the relevance.
You're right, though.
And why was he going to ruin his career on the biggest night of his life after he?
I don't think he did.
Okay.
The reason why I don't think he would ruin his career, because even over the years, all the foolishness and the crazy shit that other people have done, from Meyer Lansky, and if you know the history, Google it, right? And so many other crazy shit that people did in the industry that wasn't nothing close to that. You know what I'm saying? I even just recently peeped where they said John Wayne was about to assault this Indian actress or whatever she was in the movie. I mean, at the Oscars, they said that was the more violent. I just peeped that today.
I think I remember hearing.
You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, my thing is, first of all, we live in the era of social media. So everybody, you got to give them something that they want to talk about. Everybody wants to talk about something. So they're going to have their takes, whatever. That's what we become. Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. So now you're seeing stupid shit. I bet you wouldn't smack Snoop Dogg. Listen, so Snoop Dogg not the biggest dude either. What's he going to do, whip his ass? Like, that's not what the issue was. Like, you know, or people say, I bet you wouldn't slap this one and slap the dude.
Won't slap the Rock like that.
So, yeah, and even if he's if you say the slap was real and that whole shit, whatever's, right? If you slap anybody, like, no, they're not, I mean, professionally, I can see him standing there and closing out. Or maybe, you know, he going through it like he did, he's pro. Right? But at the same time, it's like, yo, I don't think it hurts any of them dudes. Like, you know, motherfuckers, because they, how many people right now are controversial being about, the controversy being that, oh, you know that shit's fake. You know what I mean? Because of whatever. So they're going to have, listen, people talking about, oh, he set black people back hundreds of years, or women's rights and whatever. Listen, man, listen. That's a millionaire motherfucker who made a decision that millionaires do. That's stupid. I'm a supposedly, allegedly, slap fire out of this dude, Chris Rock. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, it's something too. We're gonna all find out. I know everybody's gonna find out, but if you just think about it, it's like, whoa.
I just feel
there's no gains. I agree with you on that. I don't feel there's gains. But damn, it's like you got millionaire motherfuckers basically like, blow, oh, right? They still got all this money and even more money right now. You know what I'm saying? Now people want to go see Will Smith shit. Now people want to see what Chris Rock shit's going on. Spike in his little comedy albums and shit.
I just feel so fucking terribly bad for Will Smith. He just looks like a broken person, and he got that toxic wife, terrible wife.
You feel terrible.
I feel bad for him.
For Will Smith.
I do.
Will Smith is a human being like us all.
He works so hard, and all everyone's gonna remember is his wife's a whore, and he slapped Chris Rock.
Oh, see, I have to, I have to disagree with her being a whore, because knowing the person and who they are, and you know, I gotta respect that part. I got, you know.
Well, people don't usually walk around. Hey,
plus
you're a big Shug. Hi, I'm a whore.
Yo, no, what I'm saying. So
no, you can't put that label on her.
Did she say that, though?
If they have an agreement, that's on
wait
their
a minute,
relationship.
Did you say she said that?
No, I'm saying you can't. People usually don't walk around being like, "Hi, my name's Jada Pinkett. I'm a whore."
Yeah, but see,
you know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't do it. But listen, all the reason why I say this is respect for her. This is how me respecting it, you know, whatever she is, but I would never, you know, maybe it could be her being a black woman as well too, and like that too, because I could probably have a different, be like, nah, this is other shit might have happened we don't know about, you know. But as far as him, he's a successful person, money wise. He has children. They allow their children to do what they want to do, and so they're different. That's their shit. But I mean, just like what he did is different. You would see, motherfucker would expect
What do you mean? What he did to Chris Rock?
Yeah, because somebody would expect somebody from deep in the hood to come up and do some shit like that. Got on. They might even thought 50 Cent might have did that. You know what I mean? They might have thought Dr. Dre or somebody at some point Ice Cube would have smacked somebody. Not this dude.
Never him. Yeah, that's what it is. That's why I think it hurt him in some things. He'll still get his R rating.
I think Kanye might slap him off.
He still might get his R movie. He'll still get his movies, but I don't think he's going to be getting all those Disney movies as much as he was getting.
He slap on Mickey.
You don't know what people are going to forgive at the end of the day.
Yo, first of all, wait a minute. People forgive all types of shit.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, man, only the future knows what is in for both of those people. I just know that assaulting someone, like, you don't put your hands on somebody, you're in a public space. If you had some kind of problem with him and you had a problem with a joke he made about your wife how many years ago, that's something you should have already addressed.
First of all,
if you feel that strongly about it.
If you think it's like that too, right? Then that means that they had to have some personal friendship. And you might like, yo, this bitch ass motherfucker, whatever. So that's what made you feel like that you can
go. He went at them a bunch though.
Listen, let me tell you.
They might be friends.
Yeah, they might be friends. He's a comedian.
Why? Do you know why a man you know why a person slaps a person anyway? If you the reason why you walk up and slap somebody, do you know why?
Tell us, big shit.
I mean, listen. The reason why you do, because you looking at them like, yo, this motherfucker's a bitch. This motherfucker ain't got to do shit. That's where all that comes from, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Smack the shit out of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how motherfuckers think. Because you know what? If I smack you, right? That's an insult. That's just like, oh, this motherfucker smacked me.
He insulted
right? So therefore, if you insult me with a smack, then what I'm supposed to do is be like, oh, let's go. Because the smack allows me to react. Like, you slap me, then if I got gusto,
a slap is an invitation to a fist fight.
Yeah, because
that's what it is.
He could have came up and punched his fucking lights out.
I don't think Chris Rock acted in a negative way. I think
me neither.
You're on national television in millions of people's homes. You are a black man, a successful black man. You're at the Oscars. You're on stage. People are literally looking to you. Not even the people on TV. The people in the audience. What was he supposed to do? Punch Will Smith in the face?
No.
He made a joke about it,
cool.
And he kept it good.
Closing it out was cool. Like, yeah, all right, whatever. But at the same time, motherfuckers only gonna smack you because they think they can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's almost to give you a chance to beat. Because if you smack somebody who's not a bitch, or chump or clown or whatever, then they're gonna respond.
Yeah,
right?
But he's not on
so
the
now
streets.
Listen. So yeah. But then you do got the other people.
You do got more though.
That get you get the people that you smack fire out of them, they hold their faces. There's people who get slapped and hold their face.
Yeah.
Won't do nothing. Then you got people that you'll slap them, nigga, what'd you do that for? You know what I'm saying? These are real reactions.
Well, he said, holy shit, I just got slapped the fuck up by Will Smith.
See, that's because that's the shit when you say, oh, like a Steven Seagal movie.
I'm stunned.
You ever seen Steven Seagal movies?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers take a cue ball and put it in a sock, bash you in the teeth, your teeth come out, and the dude says, my fucking teeth came out. Just watch these movies. He hit them. We know what the fuck happened, but dude says, my fucking teeth came out.
It's like
now,
you're shocked.
Also, another Steven Seagal movie, he comes in, he's shooting everybody, right? Of course. And then he blows dude's leg off below the knee. The whole leg comes off. You blew my fucking leg off. Yo, I'm like, watch this shit. And that's that same shit. Oh, shit. You smacked the shit out of me. Like, come on, dog. If I think because it's like me, nobody really seen it. You see how they seen people's faces? They're like,
yeah.
And then no one's on like the side of the stage. Damn, he did smack the shit out of him. Or someone sitting on the people in the crowd was like looking like, because they don't know what happened.
They don't know what happened.
You know, until he said, "You blew my fucking calf off." No, I'm just saying. He smacked the shit out of me. I mean, that's what. Hey, yo,
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. I think is what he said.
Go ahead.
When I saw it, I thought it was fake, the slap. But as soon as I saw reaction, man. The reaction sold that shit for me. I was like, yo, this motherfucker really, really slapped this guy.
DL, you don't know what you saw.
I don't know what I saw.
You really don't.
It appeared.
You really don't. Because someone has to be able to show me.
He slapped.
Just when I said, oh, this is 2022, we definitely could have a picture of this. You know what I mean? I don't care. You ever slap somebody?
Yes.
But the fire out of them, not just a slap.
Fire.
You know?
Yeah, definitely.
So
you make sure all the fingers are tight together.
This motherfucker's talking about.
Sorry, I'm looking for the.
Hey, this motherfucker's talking about chihuahuas and shit. I told you don't pee on the floor. Blah. No, I won't fuck with you. The reason why I say that,
and then he tickles you.
Because in my life, oh boy, in my life, you know, of course, man, we all mature and old and OG and shit and whatever. But I slapped the fire to mad people. So what I'm saying is, everybody I slapped never turned their head like this. No, them motherfuckers either was stirred into a spinning top, fell back. Buckled almost. That's from a slap. I've even seen people get knocked out from a power slap.
I feel like he gave him a fucking, like a... I feel like he gave him one of these. I don't think he Big Shug slapped him.
Peep this.
I will say
let me
this
tell you
on
something.
Big Shug.
Do you know how to box?
Also, where is the after effect?
There's nothing. Look at him.
Not only that, but like when he came back on stage, the mark on the hand, the face. So
you would have been slapped.
Points. Good points.
You had slappage. But anyway, right, you definitely would have had slappage. But check this out. Will Smith has the fucking follow through. You're not going to be like just
Look at the picture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look at how he got the hand closed.
Hey yo, you're not gonna be like.
We're gonna call it the King Richard Big Shug.
Yo, he ain't
that's
big.
the King Richard.
That motherfucker ain't big like me. You've seen him?
Who's not big like you? Will Smith?
Will Smith and him.
Will Smith's big like you.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, he got big to be in the movie. He's 6'2". He's 6'2". You know what I'm saying?
How tall are you, Big Shug?
I'm 6'3".
For those at home.
268. I'm 268.
The danger zone.
As his thick Paul was being with Paul, he was probably 220 something. But what I'm saying is, if I smacked your man Chris Rock with a follow through like that, your man's like, yo, that motherfucker would have ran back to the. There would have been no need.
You're professional.
Nah, he would have been on the floor, Big
You're a professional slapper.
He would have been on the floor.
No, Pete.
You have to get up.
Like instead of 1, 2, Pete. But anyway,
he's a professional actor. Hey, you're a professional slapper.
If I slapped this motherfucker like that, yo, it would have been so dope. The segue would have been dope. Because once I smacked him, he would have jogged off stage. Like that shit would have been part of the power. Blow, jog off stage. Now we go into commercial. You know what I mean? Because that motherfucker, a slap like that, you gotta like, listen, stop thinking about shit. I'm not gonna fight this motherfucker. I'm not gonna. He smacked me last night.
So you think after when Chris Rock was like kind of stunned and he was like trying to get his words together, you think that was acting? You thought that was fake?
Who, Chris?
Chris Rock, yeah.
He was all stuttered. He was all like flustered. He
like
really
he
was.
He was
like,
yo, I can. Yeah, listen. Chef Tizzle, DL, yo, that's a wonderful take in the neighborhood. But my name is not Mr. Rock.
Then I think Chris Rock should get the next Oscar.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Emmy. It was on TV.
Hey.
Next Emmy.
Like I said, it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
You know what? Chris Rock might get an Emmy out of this.
If that shit is fake, Chris Rock deserves an Emmy.
But do you understand what I'm saying though?
I do.
I mean, that's the only question
You have some very good points.
That's
I'm
the only
saying.
question I want.
You need what you need to find is crowd footage because the Oscars isn't gonna release that shit.
Let me tell you something,
Let's
man.
see. Should I go on YouTube?
I looked. I didn't find anything, but I couldn't.
Listen to this. You're probably correct, but somebody is. This is what we live in. If you remember, man, rest in peace, the gentleman who the police officer pulled him over. He told him to run, and he got shot in the back 5 times. And we seen it, and it was shown on TV. But I'm saying that's because there's somebody everywhere that has some footage or something.
So wait, okay, I thought you were saying that was fake. Okay, I hear you.
Oh, nah, dude. Yo, come on, man.
Instagram, maybe. I don't know. We'll find
somebody, that shit's gonna ride. They have people who got murdered.
But I'll tell you what, Big Shug's telling the truth because when Will Smith walks up on the stage, to the right of the stage, there's a man holding, he's working for the Oscars, holding a camera that has footage of that, but the camera never cuts, it just stays on that wide shot. But there's a man standing right there filming, so there is another angle of it available. Depending on who's gonna release it.
Well, like you said, the Academy's not gonna release it.
I would have taken that fucking memory card out that camera.
Hey, what rhymes with on the job?
Corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob.
Oh, yeah.
He's close. He probably got one. But I'm saying though, reason why I say that, because some shit be all corny. You just want to be like, I just wish I could just appear cornball and just take my shit right out. A little Shug, come in cornball and just fucking dip. You know what I mean? Because it was so. To me, real quick, the political shit that people is taking, the stance they taking on that gets me worse. Because anything.
Political.
They're talking about what it did, the generations and shit like that. That's what I mean. That's, propaganda.
So I'm going to say this. I watched the Oscars and I actually liked them. I thought they were actually pretty good.
I didn't really watch
Here comes Big Shug has his own. Big Shug has his own segment. I think I deserve my own segment, like insensitivity with Myster DL, because I'm about to say some insensitive shit.
Oh shit!
But it is what it is.
The danger zone.
First of all, alopecia is not a death sentence. There's a billion men walking around the world right now who have lost their hair and couldn't do anything about it.
What?
So it's not really a death sentence. Yes, it's unfortunate when it happens to a woman because, it's a woman and she doesn't want to lose her hair, this and that, blah, blah, blah.
Don't shame men because they go through their own process too.
But they made, about an hour before this, we watched the Oscars. About an hour before this all happened with the G.I. Jane joke, the hosts made a joke about LeBron James and his hairline. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, that's what I say. When it's comedians and you're in that position, you're fair game. People roast everybody.
Yeah.
Wives have been getting roasted for years. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not like somebody is attacking someone.
Yeah.
So first of all, it's on TV because it's entertainment.
Yeah.
So people are watching this shit to be entertained however it went down. I wasn't like DL. I didn't watch the show. You know what I mean? I was probably doing some other shit. But
he was being a gangster.
Nah. I used to be a gangster, but now I'm just the gang. Ha! Nah. Big Shug, a.k.a. Shuggy Diamonds, a.k.a. Episode 10, a.k.a. The Danger Zone Godfather with Myster DL, the pot doctor and Chef Tizzle.
I'm the pot doctor.
Here we go.
But before I get out of the my segment here, I don't feel bad for her. You don't want to. You just made a big whole thing on your Instagram about how you were proud of it and you don't care what people think about it and you don't care whatever. Then you go on to the Oscars with your bald ass head, sit front row in a big huge ass green dress, front row, and expect people not to say anything about you. Like comedians are supposed to know your medical fucking history. I mean, because you have an Instagram page.
I mean, we don't even know. See, one thing about stuff, we don't even know even what's being said if someone said this or someone said that. You know what I mean? Because that's just, it's like I said, it's what we're in, man. It's the news. It's what we're in here. So, I can't really call it like that. I mean, that's more of a fan perspective of it. If
she had cancer, I'd feel bad. Then, but she has something where sometimes her hair don't grow. All right, this has been Insensitivity of Myster DL. Jada Pinkett, get the fuck over it.
It's comedy. And
I believe that.
To say your point, all throughout the whole show, before anyone said anything about them, people were going up there making fun of themselves, making other people.
You ain't got to tell me. I know.
It wasn't
a snapper.
It wasn't super quiet Oscar.
I've been roasting motherfuckers. That's what I did. It didn't matter.
Like Big Shug, I said one day we're leaving the podcast and Big Shug's like, man, we got a lot of stairs to come up to this fucking podcast, and I'm like, that's how I keep my girl's figure. And he's like, yeah, that pregnant figure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't fucking be like, I don't want to do the podcast, Big Shug anymore.
He's speaking on that now because he did do that shit. Yeah. Tanya said, whoa, calm down. No, it ain't that serious. No, fuck that. Yo, I set shit up. Nah, he gonna say I'm pregnant. Am I pregnant, babe? Do I look fat from the side?
Oh, I didn't think anything of the sort.
That was funny. But yeah, like, I don't know.
Man. You got me fucking bugging now.
She can't. Funny shit. She can't take a joke, man. Like I said, I feel bad for this motherfucker.
Of course.
He slapped Chris Rock on live TV, then went back and sat in a seat all night long.
It's not a crime to be sensitive about something about yourself. So I'm not gonna shame her for that. But like I said, this is not the time or the place or the way to communicate that to Chris Rock if you have an issue with him making jokes about you, or if you're someone who has a problem with him making jokes about his wife. That is not the venue.
We're going to be on this, though, because we're going to figure out, we got to see that connect shot. You know what I'm saying? Because right now it looked like, you know what I'm saying? Who used to do that? Will Smith. Will Smith and Carl and them used to do that on the show.
What?
They used to be coming and give the dap.
Oh, him and Jazz? Yeah.
That's just how that shit look.
Him and Jazz.
Let me smack fire out of you in slow motion. You should have just came up on stage if that was real. I'm about to come up and slap the shit out of you. Okay, I'll be right here. Come on, man. All
right, so we're gonna stick with the Oscars because so much other shit happens that no one really remembers. Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion.
The lady with the legs. The legs that rap.
Yep.
I can't see what it looks like.
I have a picture of her with the blue dress, which is what she walked down the red carpet with her leg all showing. Yeah. And then she wrapped in like this yellow bright dress.
Yeah,
she all legs there.
She was there. She looked like she got a little baby hair popping off and some eyelashes. You know what I'm saying? Megan Thee Stallion. She has her next move though after being the first female rapper to perform at the Oscars, and she's thinking of what she wants to do next. But that was a big step. You know, I mean, see, when people want to talk about other shit, but that was a big move. You know, because it's like that it represents something. You know, it represents a woman. It represents empowerment of a woman and the music industry.
So I want to say
that shit is dope.
She came out and rapped to the song Bruno, but she's not even on that song. She came out and rapped a 16-bar verse that was exclusive to the Oscars. That's what, cause she came out. She was rapping about this man. Like she rapped. Yeah. So it was like she really just came out and fucking showed her ass literally.
You know what it is, man.
Fantastic.
WTW. What's the word? Nah, what I'm saying. On some real shit.
Oh my God.
I think it's dope, man. You know what I'm saying?
So there was this presenter right when she was coming out, right? Right when Megan Thee Stallion was coming out. She was bad. She had this crazy long dress on, and she was just not a presenter, or someone who carries a trophy.
Yeah.
And they were walking off stage, right? And someone stepped on the back of her dress, and her dress almost like ripped off. And I said to her, I was like, "Ooh, that would have been competing with the Will Smith story right there."
That'd have been legendary. Like Janet Jackson and the Nipplegate. That should have been legendary.
Only happened once.
There's always a moment between something being or not being a legendary moment. That's the truth.
Do you think that Megan Thee Stallion rapping at the Oscars is gonna be remembered in 20 years?
I mean, it depends because the thought expectancy of today's listeners is different. The consumers too. They're on to the next, like quicker than we were. At every level, at every age, and every genre or what have you, there's people who appreciate the music that's going on at that time for the music itself.
Yeah.
You're always gonna get those people. That's what carries on to the next generation.
I'm about to say the most hip hop shit to you about this.
Go ahead and say it, man. Two.
I don't know if Tanya's gonna back me up on this, but she might.
Reba
McEntire, and this is crazy. I don't know her music, but I do as of last night.
Shit.
And Billie Eilish. What's her name? Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish, right? They actually did great Oscar performances, and I was like,
unfortunately, man, I didn't get to peep it. I was doing something real. Yo, stop.
You can watch it on demand.
He's like,
right?
Hey, we're gonna talk about the podcast, and we're gonna talk about the Oscars. Might as well watch it. Nah, I was doing something real. I was feeding my my fucking piranhas some cheeseburgers,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? For real.
But
you know who Glenn Campbell is?
I know who Campbell Soup is.
You don't know Glenn Campbell? Never heard of Glenn Campbell?
Name sounds familiar, but I think I have a friend named Glenn Campbell, so that's gonna work.
Shit, that's fucked up. And don't tell me your friend's half dog.
He's half soup.
That's some shit he gonna say. Yo, he's half dog. Yo, I had a friend named Kevin. I hadn't seen him in a while. Years went by, and then I seen my man, and my man was like, "Yo, Kev's hanging with dogs." And I was like, "Come on, potatoes, come on." I don't want to laugh, man, but I'm saying though, he like, "Yo, Kev's hanging with dogs." I said, come on with that fucking shit. My man Irv told me, right? And I says, nah. He said, I said, what you mean he hanging with dogs? Dude is like he's hanging out with dogs, like a pack of dogs. I mean, yo, come on, man, you gotta stop laughing for real. So
fucking Mowgli.
I think he's saying some crazy shit. Word. I think he's saying some crazy shit.
He is saying
And then one day I see fucking Cav with the dogs. Mad, I'm talking about like 30 dogs chilling. And I knew what Irv had told me, so I was like, what up, Cav? Mad dogs around. You know what I'm saying? Then when they started running, they was all around him. I guess he feeds them too. And it was all around him. And then when they started running, he was running with them. I said, damn, that's what I'm saying. When your mind's gone, it's gone. But
That's
just made me
wolves,
think,
man.
Cav, that was my man Younger, but man, when he became a dog, fuck shit up, man. He was running with dogs, man. That's just crazy. But anyway.
The last two things, gonna be quick.
Yeah.
Will Smith ruined his own moment. You know, Will Smith ruined his own moment. Regardless if it was real or fake, he ruined his own moment. He won an Oscar after all these years. But you know, other people won Oscars last weekend too.
Like who?
Like Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes, the man.
And it wasn't even televised.
Samuel Jackson.
did him wrong.
Right? We didn't see that, did we?
Nah, took a little bit of shine off the moment, but it really wasn't shine off the moment because he is truly one of the great actors of our time.
He is good.
And somebody might not even appreciate it till his days have long gone. But right now, man, like they say, flowers while you here, he's dope. So, and then it was even more dope that Denzel was giving it to him because it's just, you know, it's excellence. It's black excellence as well.
He was given the Lifetime Achievement Award. That was his Oscar, but I can't, you know, I thought the host did really well. But they could have cut some jokes and squeezed in that clip of that Samuel L. Jackson thing.
Look how happy Denzel is to give it to him,
No
too.
question. He said,
and you know what sucks though, because they showed Samuel L. Jackson a bunch that night. They introduced him when he came out and they did that terrible Pulp Fiction thing. You remember that? They did that terrible Pulp Fiction thing to present Will Smith with his Oscar. But they could have fucking cut that Pulp Fiction shit and showed him win a fucking Samuel L. Jackson guy's an Oscar. You know what I mean? And you know, there's some movies. His problem is to people, he'll take any movie, but he's always great in them. Like he's always great. You know, the movie could be about this guy. He goes to Subway and gets a sandwich and he yells at the guy. I'm like, oh, okay.
Jared.
Yeah, that could be the movie, and he'd be like, all right. And then you'll watch it and be like, oh, this movie's fucking awesome.
What his part was?
This is fucking awesome. You know Larry David? That's fucking awesome.
Get the fuck away from me.
And the last thing.
Get the fuck away from me. No, I'm just saying.
Last thing before we.
That Larry David movie that started to do was, I'm not here. Remember what you're saying? He was like saying, yo, because the dude hadn't seen him in a while. He says, hey, what's up? He says, yo, I'm not here. It's not me. And he says, get the fuck away from me. I don't know you. Whatever his name was, Henry Fromm. Get the fuck away from me. I'm like, yo, crazy that Larry David shit, that humor's like.
He's hilarious, bro.
Oh, man, that shit's dried and cold lips without chapstick. Dry the motherfucker, Jack. But I laughed at the movie because after I seen it, clear history. If y'all don't know,
I think Larry David's a genius.
Yeah,
I always liked Seinfeld. You know, I thought it was pretty good. But when I saw Curb Your Enthusiasm, I'm like, all right, I'm like, this is a genius shit right here.
I started rewatching Seinfeld because of Curb.
Did you ever watch Seinfeld?
I watched it sporadically, but not while it was the thing to watch.
It's funny. I don't think it's as funny as like to people to say that's the best comedy of all time. I'm like,
y'all had Seinfeld sheets and blankets.
Yeah,
and
well,
shit.
Kramer sheets. Well, I got Kramer sheets.
No.
Oh, Kramer. Oh. Who was she? The short.
The
chick?
last thing I want to before we move on.
Another classic movie that when you think
You
about
call
that,
me Elaine? Is that what you
Cheers.
call me? Elaine's cool as shit. I'll be Elaine.
Little as shit. What's that?
You dance like Elaine.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, them are fighting words. We are in the danger
Blowing
zone.
shit up. Hey, pull.
That's so funny. All right, the last thing I want to say about the Oscars before we get out of here about the Oscars. The man who had his night ruined more than Will Smith and fucking Chris Rock, someone who been working for mad long in the business and finally wins a fucking Oscar award. Questlove.
Questlove.
Whose Oscar was presented in the most awkward fucking weird fucking room of all time as people, because that was the award that Chris Rock was presenting.
Yeah.
He's so awesome.
You know what I mean? And he got to come up there and stand while he gave his speech. I'm assuming you can't tell because you just get the microphone audio, but I'm assuming everyone in the crowd was just talking to the person next to him, like, what the fuck was that? Not even listening to what he had to say. So I just want to shout out Questlove. I don't know him, but the movie is called Summer of Soul.
Questlove.
And he's an Oscar winner. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Questlove, and the whole Roots crew as well, even though this is him, because every time they come around, and I always attend the show with my family, they always look out. Always, I remember him as Simply Quest being a DJ a few years ago at a Hennessy party, right? He was giving free Hennessy all night.
Oh, sounds
and
like a great time.
He was DJing upstairs. And it was like, yo, I'll be down in a minute. And they, dapped up, went down, but he was up playing, he stayed up there, he was DJing. But I'm just saying, that's how casual was always fly with him. And I got respect for them all day, man, the Roots. I wouldn't even mind working with a group like that.
Oh, the Roots, you wouldn't mind working with them?
Nah, Shuggy Diamonds and Big Shug.
It's weird.
It's all smooth shit.
Never heard anyone say that.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Of course, they dope.
I should be on some hardness, man. They on some smooth hardness type shit, man, for real.
All right, 2022 Oscars, you are very well appreciated. Thank you for existing.
No question.
Even Wanda Sykes, she was kind of funny. She tried to sue me, Wanda Sykes, one time. I don't know if that's a story for another day. But Wanda Sykes tried to sue me one time. We're going to talk about that on another episode of the Danger Zone podcast.
Oh, shit.
But we're gonna go into Stupid as Hell.
Stupid as hell.
Who was stupid as hell this week?
Stupid.
I mean, we all know who the stupidest of hell was.
You're stupid. You're stupid.
Who is
Everyone's stupid as hell. Listen, word. Yo, this week, stupid as hell is every single person who's responding to this Will Smith Chris Rock slap because of what you think that you might have saw. If there's pictures of it being real, then so be it. But if you seen what I seen, any of y'all, you seen the same thing. You didn't see nothing, touch nothing. You just got the after effect. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is, you're just rushing to judgment. Y'all are ready to convict the shit out of motherfuckers. I don't want none of y'all in the court, man, handling my case. I already know I'm asked. You see what I'm saying? Let's let this shit play out, man. Look at that shit. That shit look faker than a motherfucker. Faker than a $6 bill in a candy store. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fake as fuck. I don't care. If it's real, it's gonna come out. But right now, none of y'all know. All y'all know you didn't see somebody get slapped. Especially power slap. Will came with the power slap. If he hits you, you're going to stumble, man. You ain't just going to turn your head and start doing a Michael Jackson dance.
He didn't learn shit.
That's that bullshit, man.
He didn't learn shit playing Ali.
Nah, man. That shit was on the cob. It's going to play itself out, though. It's going to play itself out, man. So this week, Stupid as Hell, is everybody responding to that shit. Let it play itself out. Until then, you're stupid as hell.
You know what it is?
Yeah, you know it.
I guess we fighting.
You know we got a picture of him in high school on the screen. So you already That's before he got that Invisalign joints. Yo.
La zona de peligro.
She said, that's when his teeth were black.
That's not what I said. Don't be putting Danger Zone words in my mouth.
Danger Zone, episode 10.
All right, then.
You know what I'm saying? Get this money, it's time to win.
Now we're really out to the Oscars. We're gonna go on to some hip hop shit. Gonna keep
sir.
It. Will Smith is hip hop. Whether we don't want to admit it or we do. I like him, but we're gonna go to the next one.
Coi Leray.
Yeah.
That's my man's kid. You got.
That's your man's kid?
Yes, Ray Benzino for years. He was always good. No matter what he did.
I don't know him. I know who he is, obviously. I don't know him.
But we was always good, life, musically. I would see them in different parts of the states, in different states and out of town, so it was love. But his daughter, Coy Leray, she adds Polo G feature to a string of big-name collabs on her upcoming album. It should be exciting, something special, you know. So after a fiasco she had some time ago on stage, like they're making this support and this, you know, she's coming back and she's gonna let everybody know what time it is.
What happened on stage? What happened on stage?
It was just that people didn't take to the song too well.
Oh, okay.
So therefore, you know, it was just something else. But she has that ability. I respect it because even more, we were in a column last year, about 2 years ago, for Boston, Massachusetts MCs, and she was listed along with a bunch of other people, but then I was listed as well as people making noise from where you're from. And to me, that was amazing because I'm like, you know, I'm older, obviously, and a lot of them is like mad young, but we all on the same list.
Same page.
And that's how I even first came to know who she was before I even really got into the rest of it musically or whatever. So I feel honored as well, you know, because generations, man, you know what I'm saying? And y'all still rocking, man. It's love, you know? Also, your man, ASAP Rocky, is coming out with a new whiskey. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, whiskey.
Yeah, I believe, yo. I gotta peep that, man. Say something, D, for a second.
I like whiskey. ASAP Rocky. Yeah, I don't know. I like whiskey. As a kid, I only really drank vodka, but vodka made me like an angry drunk, and I didn't really like that.
As a kid, I only drank quick, pink and chocolate.
Pink for me, yeah.
And sodas.
Pink and
But yo, ASAP Rocky.
Chocolate if I'm drunk, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, ladies?
ASAP Rocky announces a new Mercer. ASAP Rocky announces a new Mercer whiskey, Prince whiskey. You know, that should be something for us to check out, so stay tuned. Also there's a new museum, right? Going up in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called, it's Audacious Dream, the birth of NYC's Universal Hip Hop Museum. You know, scheduled to open in 2024, the 2-floor Universal Hip Hop Museum will be located on the East 150th Street, attached to the Bronx Point development in the borough. That's legendary as the birth of hip hop.
You know where that's
the
at?
Bronx.
The borough.
You know where that's at?
Yeah, it's on East 151st.
Oh,
But do you know, like, can you see it in your head, like, where it is?
Yeah, I can see it. Wait, hold up.
Yeah. She from Puerto Rico, not the Bronx.
She from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, she's from Puerto Rico, not the Bronx.
No, she's from the Bronx.
I know.
She's a Bronx.
I'm New Rican.
Yeah, New Rican.
Puerto Rican.
All right, so the last thing we want to talk about for
Yeah,
hip hop is, you said the 29th anniversary or something?
Well, it says the 28th, but you know.
Oh, 20 and 28th, yeah.
The 28th anniversary of the Onyx Bacdafucup album. You know what I'm saying? All these years went like that, man. Shout out to Onyx, man, and back the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Man, years went by, but it was good times. Because I was navigating and floating through the industry at the time as well. So
industry floating?
You know, yeah, floating for real, all up in that motherfucker. Like,
those were my
mic and the money. Give me the mic and the money and the hustle and the grub. You know what I'm saying?
I've been down with those guys for a long time, man. We used to have a group. I used to be in that 100 Mad shit.
Word.
I don't rap no more. I'm too good at doing videos and beats.
Yeah, because I used to say he should rap, but then I said, nah, he's better doing videos.
He just liked my bandana. He just felt the vibe.
I said you should rap. Nah, maybe you should just do beats. You know, but it don't matter that he does beats because at some point, something coming from him is gonna slide into the record anyway.
Yeah.
You be spitting this shit, he gonna slide in there.
I'll finish the record, make it hot.
Myster DL. Oh, getting robbed by the police.
He's the one that really dances like a lame.
You want to play the violin.
So, okay, so we're in 1993? We're in 1993. Hip hop is mostly a West Coast thing as far as like the biggest names were in the West Coast at that time. Dr. Dre, the Ice Cube. And Wu-Tang really gets the credit, but Onyx kind of was a little bit before them. And you know, it was you know, nothing but a G thing, this and that, and they had Slam. You know, they had Slam, and that kind of made a little noise. I feel like that beat Dr. Dre for a Soul Train award that year for Slam.
Let me tell you this. the difference, like in the takeover from them and the Wu, Wu had all these different personalities, man, people and characters that could rhyme. They had everybody was on a similar side.
Yeah, like the same character.
Then rhyming, you know how they rhymed, it was the same. Like,
well, Fredro and Sun C rhymed the same. Sticky Fingers had his own thing going on, but they were all pretty much the same.
Gravelly, like, and it was still on some shit. Like,
bald, mad face guy.
Yeah, like, so I'm just saying, like, so that was a uniform of shit. Had joints, the first joint, throw your guns in the air. Come on, man. When they came up with that shit was like. And I remember being places and they had a show and Sticky run out with the
Source Awards,
the fake joint, blue, 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 blue. I was like, yo, did that shit come on? Damn, that's come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
It was fake?
What, the gun?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it had to be. You
can't ever really get in a show,
out, man.
Yo, I never. Yeah.
Still, since you said that,
I'll ask him,
I got to slide for a minute.
I
was on tour, man, and we was with the Carnival joint with
Wyclef.
Wyclef
Jean. Yeah, Wyclef Jean. Suck passe.
Naboulé.
Yeah, Naboulé. But yo, check it. So I'm on tour with them, right? And these motherfuckers got a big ass lion that's part of the show. I'm talking about the extra king of the jungle. Yo, his whole face was the size of this fucking table right here. I'm not even exaggerating. This motherfucker was big as fuck. And so that's when dude had the second round knockout joint out.
Yeah, Canibus.
Yo, these motherfuckers got this line behind the stage, right? You got the chain hooked up to him to this part. Don't matter. I'm talking about this motherfucker is the biggest lion I ever seen in my life. Right?
No.
And he's on tour with us.
That's probably like
it. So they're paying, it's their shit. So he comes out, and now everybody's in the fucking stadium. And it's at the beginning of the song. Boom, boom, boom. Myster DL. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like boom, boom, boom. And it's the same, making it eerie, right? Then that shit flips. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then here comes him rhyming around the corner. He got one arm on the line and shit, Canibus, right? And he had all this shit. And he got an arm on it, he's spitting that shit. That shit was the whole front crowd was like, whoa. And the lion man looked like, yo. First of all, the lion looked like he was blazed the fuck out. He probably was. Because his ass was
dated him.
He had a fucking huge head. My man Beast, shout out to Beast. He used to be doing camera work and yeah, Beast was a big motherfucking dude. But he used to do camera work and stage shit with the tours or whatever. And he was fucking, patting the lion like when they brought him out on that thing. Boom, and dude's rhyming next to him. I see that lion look like he could just smack that dude and just eat him. Just take Canibus little like It was one of the illest shits. He only did it for a couple of shows. Because,
he said a couple.
Yeah, because probably was liability after. I don't know. But that was the craziest shit. One of the craziest shits.
That's you right here, Big Shug.
You taking it back.
That's it right there. I'll show it to them too.
Oh yeah, you see? Nah, that lion even looks smaller than the one he was with. Though. I swear to God, that ain't even the lion. Yo, you gotta
not
see
lying
that
about
shit.
the lion.
No, see how they got him on the stage? The one they had him on this thing that rolled out. He didn't even move. He was lit. But that's how the show was.
He put his hand on him.
They used to rent them shits for the day, like by the day, like tigers and lions and bears. Oh my.
So yeah, Onyx, those are my guys. You know what I mean? I did a lot of work with them, tours and movies and videos and songs and beats. And
when you walk far away, you look like you could be a white member of Onyx.
Onyx?
Yeah, when you're mad far.
You said a white
But good.
Yeah.
But you're close. So you like Vanilla Ice?
Nah, not really. Then I as a kid, I liked that song. I guess I don't remember not liking it. I know I liked the Go Ninja Go when I was a kid.
You went to the barbershop, got the shit straight.
Nah, I definitely never had a cool haircut. I always had white guy.
You ever had hair?
Yeah.
No, I mean.
My last haircut was a bowl cut.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's the coolest my hair ever. When I was a kid, I gave myself a spike. It was terrible.
Oh.
The ill shit is like...
White people can't do cool shit with their hair.
You know, but you know... Hey,
stop.
no, yeah.
Nah.
Hey, you know if a dude is cuckoo?
What? Show me what white guy has cool hair.
I'm about to show you. If a dude's cuckoo, and think about it.
Go ahead.
You know that haircut like Mo? With the long bangs right here?
Yeah.
And the part down the middle? You know he's cuckoo then. You're like, oh, shit. You know. Now dudes be having fades, though. Now white dudes got fades.
You got to answer my question?
George Clooney has gray hair.
He don't have cool hair. He just has cool hair for a white guy. It's not even cool. No one's
I
like,
know.
no one's like, oh my God,
Mr.
George
Saved by the
Clooney's-
Bell.
Who's that?
What do you think?
What
do you want?
Everyone.
No.
Zach.
Yeah.
Zach
White people don't have cool hair.
Efron.
Men.
Not Zach. Ooh,
Hey,
Zach Efron.
white men don't
Actually,
have cool
Zach
hair.
Efron has
Hey, if
gray
he
hair.
could,
Is it cool hair or does he have a nice haircut?
Hey,
Is it like, oh shit?
There are why are you hating on the white men? Y'all got enough problems.
Don't make
don't
make fun of me. I'm bald. Don't make fun of me. I'm bald.
he just wants a mullet.
Like put me on the spot. I'm like a million.
Yo,
People.
I can see you selling cars with a mullet.
Jason Momoa. How about that?
Yo, buy this shit.
Don't listen. There's so many people who don't. Just no.
Just hire Will. Just sell cars with a mullet.
There's
and
one white person besides.
hire Will Smith.
Give me one white guy off the top of your head right now that's besides Donald Trump that's known for his hair. And Donald Trump's not known for his hair being cool.
You know
just
what?
said
Yeah,
Jason
no question.
Momoa.
That hair was ass.
It's known for being terrible. So
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, the bald guy with Chinese man hair.
Before that,
He has
put
Chinese
on the
guy
red
hair.
bandana with the blonde hair. He's known for his hair.
What do they say on
good or
Sunday?
bad?
Come on,
What
the
they
boy
say?
got the whole landing spot on it.
He's
Doesn't matter. That's whole
boy,
Hogan
you
hair.
can land
There you
helicopters
go.
on the top of his shit.
He says he has the blonde silken
Uncle
hair.
Jesse. Uncle Jesse's known
He-
for his hair.
He has the
Pigeons living up there.
right,
Somebody had a nest on top of that shit. The whole man, give me an egg or two out that fucking nest man up there. He ain't got shit. Yo, my brother's coming on the next copter. That's my man. Episode 10, The Danger Zone, with my man, Mr. Pac-Man, a.k.a. Pot Doctor, a.k.a. Myster DL, a.k.a.
So what's your prediction?
already
What's
know.
your prediction on Onyx versus Cypress Hill of 20 rounds? What do you got?
Shug. Now, 20 rounds? I don't even, it's weird because it's like an amp vibe against a smooth vibe. You know what I mean? But they got your boy. I ain't going out. Shit.
Send up?
I got a shit.
They got a lot of amp songs.
They have amp songs. They have amp songs.
No,
Hand
they
up pumps,
do.
amp.
I
It's
know.
amp.
Yo. Remind me, I see them back in them days when I came up with my first single, Crush. I had to go do an interview at BET. And they used to have, you know how they have the videos playing on the wall. They had screens all over there. First of all, everybody worked and it was black. It was different. But there were screens everywhere. And they all had the video on there. I was gassed. Everybody knew my name. What's up, Shug? They're playing my shit. The Crush video on that shit. I'm like,
We're on to sports.
okay.
Whoa.
Is it sports time, Big Shug?
I have NFL first and then NBA.
So I heard there's some new rules in the NFL. Don't they do that every week? I was so wrapped up in the damn Will Smith thing. I didn't know anything else happened this week. Is there still a war going on? Are people still poor?
They changed everything.
Yes, always.
The slap that changed the world. But anyway, you didn't have to get about Kanye for another month just because of what happened with Will and that.
Thank God, Will Smith.
You know, but yeah, the new rule is overtime. Each team will have a possession, which gives them both a chance to win the football game. Before, and only in the playoffs. Before, you would get a possession, and if you kick the touchdown, if you score the touchdown, you win the game. And if you score the field goal, then the other team gets a possession. If they win a touchdown, get a touchdown, they win. Or if they tie. You know. So now it's each team's gonna get a possession. At the end of that possession, that's the winner. You know. Matt Ryan, damn, bless you, man, wherever you at.
Coronavirus.
Matt Ryan and Coach Frank Wright, he spoke this week about how
Frank White.
Frank Wright said he spoke about how much they need each other, how much that they're going to move in the right direction with the team, and he's excited for that. So, you know, hopefully that works out for them Indianapolis Colts.
You complete me.
Yeah, the way he said
They need each other.
Well, that's what he said too, man. He was like, I'm saying that this what they make it happen. Maybe they win the Super Bowl. Every time people catch lightning in the bottle, when Tom left the Patriots, won a Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford left the Lions, won the Super Bowl. So now everybody's gonna be chasing the ring like that. I mean, that's how everything is. Everything is emulated,
basketball.
copycat. You know what I'm saying? So now, you feel they got Matt Ryan, who's 36, over at the Colts. You know, they got a formidable running game, powerful running game actually. Good line, good defense. You know, I mean, they could. We'll see what happens, but they're on the move like that. I also want to get in the NBA. I want to give a shout out to my team, the Celtics. They put a smash on people for like 7 weeks in a row. I'm talking about not just beating them, but annihilating them.
Damn.
Bad news for them, though. The big man, Robert Williams, who's a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year, he has a torn meniscus. That's a big part of what they do, but the team is still incredibly deep and effective. So, you know, shout out to them moving forward, and hopefully Big Boy can get back during the playoffs. You know, Rob Williams get well. So shout out to the Celtics. The Lakers, and they sliding the other way.
It's so crazy, right? So
Yeah,
the best player in the world, you know what they should do? Man, I know you're super great, LeBron James. I think you're probably the best player to ever play basketball, but you need to stop picking the fucking teammates. Because you're not good at that part.
Well,
You're just not good at that part.
They allow him to do it, and sometimes it worked. Because when it was him and Ray Allen and Chris Bosh, they was killing.
Yeah, but that was already a team before he got there, right? He brought Ray Allen with him? Well, Ray Allen already played there, didn't he?
No, it wasn't even Ray Allen. Who else was it?
Dwayne Wade, Ray Allen, Chris Bosh.
Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and him.
You know what? Dwayne Wade is in my first ever rap video of me rapping. And he's holding...
Elaine.
Did you have one of Band D's?
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet I did. And he's in my rap video. He's holding up my album.
Fool Park returns. Go ahead, man.
Full Park.
We gotta get a picture, a little cartoon.
I'll have it. I'll find
it.
I'll find a picture of that video.
You're like, yo, here go my mans, DEs.
I only wish that when I was rapping, I lifted my knees way up when I was spitting. I wish I was doing that.
That shit, you better be like, yo, never to return. No. Where is DL? The point of no return.
Oh man.
Yo, man.
So there was anything else in sports? Was there anything else on that sports list?
Nah.
I feel like we missed something, though. No. All right, so I know you never met Will Smith because I asked you, but did you ever meet Chris Rock?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I met Chris Rock years ago. We were doing I used to had a big funny time with DJ Premier because he had on these sleeveless shirt and he was hanging with his boys. Jason, rest in peace, and a couple other cats.
He's premiering them guns.
They walking around gunned up, you know, so I was teasing him about that, you know. But we did some festival, man, you know what I'm saying? And Chris Rock was there being a hip-hop fan and what have you. So we shouted out with him, took pictures. This was before selfies and all that shit, so you know, people want to get snapshots of us, man, shit like that. But he was a good dude. We talked a bit, laughed a bit. You know, and then we went out and proceeded to rock like how we do, you know. But that's really the brief meeting that I had with him. But I mean, in that
did you slap him?
Nah, come on, son. Neither did Will.
Danger zone.
You know what I'm saying? Will, did you slap him? Nah, I air slapped the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't slap him, but I just apologized.
And see all those people behind me? Huh? See all those people to the right of me?
See him?
They're all named DL. And they think I slapped fire at him.
Uh-oh.
See all those people on the left side of me? Their name is Tanya. And they want to know, why did you apologize? Yo, so they all apologize. He did it for real. They all apologize.
Don't say you're
And then you got Shug in the middle.
if you're not sorry.
Yo, I'll slap the shit out you. Yo, if it was that simple in life, yo, man, when I see you,
Facts.
I'm going to slap the shit out. I might go back to slapping motherfuckers for real. I'm coming to that bank.
Thanks, Will Smith.
I'm going to slap the shit out of you.
Will Smith fucking have everything.
I'm going on the, hey, listen, I'm not even going to drive my car tomorrow. I'm going to get the train and go up where the conductor's at and slap the shit out of him.
Big Shug was driving the train.
I'm just going to start slapping motherfuckers. That's
The
what
emotional creatures running around, slapping.
Big Shug on the train with an 8-ball jacket.
You know me? Oh, shit! Keep your emotions in
Remember that guy?
your hands off,
that guy?
off my
nah,
face.
see, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, with the little high top, the Zion Williamson.
That guy's like, right. He's
Yeah, man, listen, we go back to slap fest. But, yeah, man, you know.
all right, I think that's it then, man.
Well, yeah.
Did we miss anything?
Yeah, I just want to give a few shout-outs. I want to shout out my man Get 'em G with the new project Flaquito Chulo. You know what I'm saying? It's out now on all platforms.
Chulo.
You know what I'm saying? His name is Get 'em G, formerly of Edo G and the Bulldogs. So check my man shit out, man. Get 'em G on Instagram.
I want to give a shout out to Rue Family Moving, who always hold us down, man. We actually, they helped me move into this studio, helped me move all the stuff around. All their info was right here.
Rue Family Moving Company. They've been your neighborhood moving company for over 10 years, offering swift, efficient, and stress-free moving. Just call Rue Family Moving at 978-398-2784, online at ROUXFamilyMoving.com.
Any shout-outs?
Yeah, I want to give another. Hold on, I'm going to shout out 808 Nova. You know, check that out, 808 Nova, Beat Star for beats. That's my nephew, fam. But he got some shit, man. He bounced with them tracks. Also, my cousin, Alan Guy, aka Sam Schizo, on Instagram. Check him too, man. We got some shit in the work too. You know what I mean? So let's get it popping. Big Shug, Myster DL,
Chef Tizzle.
See, he tried to jump in front of me. He didn't let me get my flow on because he's not a rapper. He don't know how.
I got that white guy rhythm.
He don't know how it's about to, man, smooth.
You know white guys got the best
We
rhythm.
appreciate y'all. Remember, excuses have no purpose, so don't make them. You know what I'm saying? If you see us the next show, we're going to grow and glow together, and that means we made it through another week. God bless you. Peace.
On my dark days, I chopped crack on a regular. Ran up in spots and clapped on a regular. Took big fat ass stacks from the register. No matter how hard they tried, they still couldn't measure the hard I have. You juke when I stab. Grands in my pocket and still caught a cab.